What is good, everybody, and welcome back to Slime Rancher. Last time we were here, I explored the Glass Desert some more. That second area we explored out, filled out the mosaic slime plort statues, and then watered the flowers around it. And then we ventured in further, which looked like more ancient ruins, some more Hobson messages, and another fountain with 3 dervish plort statues, which we filled out. And then we got to the end to this mystic space-time teleporter Hobson was telling us about. However, it was inactive, doesn't work anymore, and he decided even not to go himself. He decided to stay with Thora and move to her ranch and explore the feelings of love that he had come to know. Is what was his choice, because that's kind of what was coming to the end. Like, it's always 2 doors, there's always 2 choices. So that is what he chose. That's what he wanted to do. He didn't have to go any further for adventure. He was just going to start an adventure with Thora. So, by knowing how this game's end, we've come close to it. So we'll read the star mail from Casey, RE Africa. Thanks, Bo. I never knew you felt that way. I picture you out there on a safari, avoiding the clutches of lions on the savannah, riding elephants across raging rivers, and then, as you sit under the stars at night, your weathered hand opens up a locket, and there's a picture of me inside. And then, your loyal chimpanzee companion gives you a somber, knowing look. Is that accurate? Aha. Well, for what it's worth, I miss you too when I was in LA. Ugh. That bar was just awful, but at least I got some stage time. Casey. P.S. The chimp's name was Colonel Bananas. Classic chimpanzee name. So I have some money, so we'll continue to spend it for the 7Z. What's the decolorizer? Spend dollars on this stuff, and now I'm poor. Silver Storm 2. No mail from whatchamacallits. So here's our slime statue. Very pretty, very nice. Let's go see what the hell a grotto upgrade is. Larry, recharge up, you got water. Keep going. Let's go see grotto upgrade. Oh, we got a little archway. We got some crystals in here now. Oh, what's this? The decolorizer, withdraw area cleanup. Oh, for decorations. Oh. I see. So I have that in each area then? Each area has a decolorizer. Yes they do. Okay. Like, what the hell is that? It's for your decorations, get rid of them. So today, guys, since we're coming near the end, I know I could just sleep through and get like what you can do now, because we've read the last Hobson message. So what you can do now is just go sleep at the ranch and just sleep to get the rest of the mails to trigger the ending. But I figure we'll just kind of wait on that to happen, kind of naturally, kind of not. And in the meantime, while I wait for that, I'm gonna see what happens when I do like all these guys' upper challenge, and if it unlocks more or not. Whatever, we'll see, we'll figure it out. But like everyone has, like, yeah, like I think Mochi's is like every 10 slimes you get 200 coins, and then there's a big target at the top. So I'm gonna complete everybody's, complete Victor's, Mochi's, and Ogden's large quest and see if they talk to us further when that happens. So that's my plan for now. See what happens. Oh, we're in the moss blanket this time. Let's suck that up. Okay, so you just collected enough bug reports to finish the main quest line up there. Now he wants to talk. Hello again, Beatrix. I am currently in the middle of important work and require focused time for the next several minutes. Therefore, I have contracted out the Phase 1 reward distribution to a scientific colleague of mine, connecting you now. Hello. Bob. Chicken? It's Bob. Which I'm now coming to realize is just a bunch of slimes. Chicken equals chicken plus chicken. Now then, I trust that my colleague compensated you well? No. I've never actually met him in person, but that's not unusual for me. You see, I generally run simulations for everything I can in my life, including relationships with others. You might think this is perhaps too clinical of an approach, but I can assure you it saves a significant amount of time, and time is so valuable and so very finite. It is the singular cruelty of nature, so why waste a second of it building friendship that ends, or a romantic interest that leaves you cold, wasteful. So I simulate it all and determine where it is likely to lead. It is all very precise and allows me to operate on a timeline that is most optimal. But clearly there are still kinks to work out, as the simulation I ran of you assisting me had you completing Phase 1 much later than the actual result. How odd. I'll add fixing this issue to my agenda. In the meantime, let's begin Phase 2 of the project. The bug reports you've submitted so far are fascinating. Within the slimes of the slimulation, glitch slimes appear to be very much real. I need to know more, gather more bug reports, and I'll grant you access to blueprints for my custom advanced drones. They're doubly effective at ranch work efficiency. Sorry, I often forget about goodbyes. Goodbye for now. 360, so this looks like it's just gonna be forever fetch quest. I mean, you do get rewarded, but just seems like they're forever fetch quests. To just complete continually until you get all the rewards. We don't got time for rewards. We got time to end this game. Let's go ahead and snooze. Oh, we got star mail from Casey coming home. Casey, hi Bo. The year we both came home, do you think it ever could have worked? I mean, being with you again every day instead of the long distance thing. That was great. I remember feeling really happy, but something was missing. We both knew that we were giving something up for it all. I think about it all the time, that if we had been less honest about it all, how you might still be running that little garden shop and I'd still be trying to write music out of a basement. It doesn't matter. I should have told you then what I never did. Should have said it 100 times. Casey. My boy Casey was in love. Or my girl Casey was in love. Okay, R.E. London from Casey. I know it was the right thing to do. I appreciate you letting me know, but it never felt the same as having you close by. London was an opportunity I couldn't pass up, an opportunity to tour and do what I love. But I still missed you like crazy, and when you told me about going to the far, far range, made me miss you even more, even before you were gone. I guess that's just us. What we really want just so happens to be in different parts of the known universe. I mean, there's long distance, and then there's being so far away that time itself might actually function differently. Why aren't there more songs about that, huh? Casey. Oh, went to sleep. We're just sleeping. Just, been ranching too much. Just gotta sleep. Just gotta continue to sleep. Sleep it off. Life is different now from Casey. I had a year to think about things while you slept on your way across the stars. I think it almost scared me when things got easier, and when I finally realized that what we each have now is what we wanted all along. Because if you're still the girl that I know, you're happy out there on the very farthest frontier. And I hope the happiness you feel now lasts forever. I hope that the sunsets over there are as gorgeous as they are over here, and that if you search far enough on a rainy day, some rancher out there has a taco stand you can visit. I realize that last one probably isn't likely to happen, but it sure would be romantic, right? I'm glad to have shared a part of me with you, Beatrix LeBeau, and I'm happy to know that maybe one of those stars I see up there in the sky is you. From Casey. Oh, we got another star mail. Who do we get star mail from? Casey. Another tour. The adventure continues. An achievement we got. Look at that. There's another tour coming up, and I have a feeling that this will be the one. So here I am, packing my bags and thinking of you. Maybe this is how it felt when you were leaving for your big adventure. Lots of excitement, lots of butterflies. And even though I know you're so far away, I keep thinking that maybe I'll catch you somewhere out there in the crowd. If that ever happens, I promise I'll sing a song for you. It wouldn't be the first time. More mail. Just keep getting the mail. Just that popular. Oh yes, here's the Hobson Twilgers mail. Hello there. Hello, Beatrix. I just wanted to say thanks for taking care of the old ranch. Well, we've just slept, 3 or 4 days straight, so, the ranch is probably in shambles. Slimes everywhere. But, you're welcome. I mean, no biggie. I know I left it in a bit of a sorry state, and from what I hear, it's looking mighty fine these days. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy knowing that it's in such good hands. As a little thank you, I've activated 3 secret vaults that I built years ago to stash a small fortune of mine. I always planned on using it as walking around money in the great beyond, but I ain't needing for that no more. But you know me, I like a good adventure. I'm not telling you where the vaults are located. Go explore. Go explore. Go find these vaults on your own, goddammit. I think we're out of star mail, so then if we hit return to branch, the ending will trigger. That day, Beatrix took a moment to reflect. She thought about Hobson and Thora and the adventures she'd had exploring the far, far range. But most of all, she thought of Casey and wondered where life would take her next.
Oh, please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news, just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away if you do. And will you know when it's through? When you find what you're looking for, will you know what to do? 1,000 light years away when you do. Oh, when you do. And I should have said it before you were gone, 'cause I'm kicking myself for waiting oh so long. And I should have held you near every time I feared somehow you just wouldn't feel the same. So please don't say that you'll go. My heart can't bear the news, just knowing that you'll be 1,000 light years away if you do. Oh, if you do. Well, I'm just sitting here gazing up at the stars. Let's say we pick one out and call the whole thing ours. And even though that light we see ain't the same for you and me, well, you'll know and I'll know
Just an absolute banger of a song. Lots of slime shit though between us and Casey in space. Mon ami. Gonna take us back to the title screen and gonna take us back to the ranch. For every pioneer on every new frontier, be brave. Be bold. And stay wiggly. Alright. Like slimes, get it? Get it, guys? Stay wiggly. New upgrade slime key, a single spare slime key just in case you can't seem to find the last one. Visit the upgrade shop. $25,000. Well, I have one in my pocket. I don't know where it's for, what it's for. If you need slime keys to open the vaults or whatever. Couldn't tell ya. I don't have any water for you, sorry buddy. So there you have it, that's kind of the story of Slime Rancher. Heard there was a Slime Rancher 2 coming out, so we'll see what that's all about. But, you know, both Casey and Beatrix here, they made a choice to pursue what they wanted, or what they thought they wanted anyways at the time. And that's just something you gotta live and deal with. Look at this, life lessons in games. Your choices do matter in the end, and you gotta live with the benefits and the consequences of said choice. There's no going back and redoing it, so, you know, unfortunately, you know, you get to experience some great things like the Far range, but you get to miss out on other things like what could have been if you stayed and hung out with Casey and built something there just back on Earth. Who knows? We don't, because obviously the game's about us living on the Far range, ranching slimes, so... Anyways, that's just kind of the takeaway from that, or my takeaway from that anyways. That was Slime Rancher, guys. So, I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to help out the channel, you can like, subscribe, comment, do any and all of those things if you enjoyed the video today. And, as we say up here in Canada, peace out!